You remember that one time that Sonic the Hedgehog was a werewolf, or should I say a werehog? Remember that one time he was all furrier than usual, he had big teeth and he roared like a lion, even though he was a little tiny hedgehog. Good times, good times. This level takes us back to that. So in the game Sonic Unleashed, Sonic the Hedgehog at night turned into the Werehog, and the game turned mediocre. Okay, Sonic Unleashed isn't that bad of a game. There are some great things in Unleashed, some of the best things in the series that has ever been. But there are other things that kind of take it many steps back. There's a lot of decisions that were made in the game that I'm not particularly a fan of. So while I want to call it a great game, I can't call it a great game. So it's frustrating, my relationship with Sonic Unleashed, but I digress. But at the daytime, they had the boost formula. They introduced it, and it was so much fun. And in this, we're revisiting that. Well, in Classic Sonic, we're not doing boost, obviously, but we are revisiting the level from the daytime stage, which was so much fun. I'm just dodging stuff, and it's feeling good. So when I think back to Sonic Generations, and I think back to this level, Rooftop Run, I think of like so much excitement and fun that I'm having. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm thinking about the modern level. The classic level I almost always forget, because at a point in the level there is so much BS that I could just never get past. That is just so annoying. It is so annoying. I can't even express to you how annoying it can be. And it's still a good level. It's still fun, but like the reason why I like Sonic Mania, like the classic, the new game that revisits the classics more than the classics themselves, you could say that it's not as original, but at least it takes away a lot of the BS from those first 3 original games and Sonic CD and Sonic Knuckles and all that. You can't argue with me that there's just placement, there's like enemy placement, there are bottomless pit placements, spike placements that are just unfair. Like in Sonic 2, Metropolis Zone, there's some stuff from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like that ghost level in that Sandopolis or whatever. It was so annoying. Like, I love all the games. I love all the classic games. Do not get me wrong. I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying from time to time, there's quite a bit of BS, mostly in the first game, that just kind of holds it back from being like the best things ever for me, as much as I love them. And I grew up on those classic games with Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 and Heroes, so I love all those games. I genuinely love them. But kind of like in these later classic levels, I think starting with Crisis City, the one before this one, and then especially like the next one, there's just that classic Sonic BS level placement that like I really didn't miss. So this takes like the best aspects of classic Sonic and Sonic in general, but also takes some of the BS, some of the stuff that really aggravates me. This part is the worst. Like this area where the thing's flashing at you, like the flash, I don't know. It's just really annoying. I didn't mean to complain in this part. I genuinely love this game. I love Rooftop Run in Sonic Unleashed. I love it here in Generations as well. And even the classic one is very good. I just vastly prefer the modern level because it's just non-stop fun, as opposed to these guys flashing. What are they doing? Flashing their boobies at me, and it's too much for me? I don't know. That's why I have the invincible power-up, so hopefully I'm not affected. And I wish I should have practiced before this playthrough, but I didn't. I'm just going in after a long time of not playing Sonic Generations, so that's why I call this Let's Attempt Sonic Generations, as opposed to Let's Play Sonic Generations. You feel me? You understand? I don't claim to be a great gamer. I grew up with video games. I've been playing since I was a little kid. I told you before in one of the earlier commentaries, one of my earliest video game memories is playing Sonic, so I grew up with Sonic, but I can't say I'm like remotely decent at it. I just play video games because they're fun. I don't play to be the best. Certain games like Tetris I'm a beast at, and some things like that, but for the most part, I've always played games because they're fun. I try to challenge myself too much unless it's a certain game like Breath of the Wild where a challenge does really help the game. If I could take the easiest route, I tend to do it. I'm not trying to gloat, I'm not trying to do anything, I'm just telling you I suck at video games and you're watching a gameplay of someone who sucks at video games. So what does it say about you? What does it say about you, huh? But anyway, we're almost done with Classic. I have no rings, but I think we're nearing the end, so I think I'll be okay. And oh, the humanity, we destroyed that blimp. I said blip like it's the Marvel universe. My dog is playing with a chew toy in the background, so if you hear squeaking and running and a tag going about, that is just a very happy pit bull. His name is Baron. And speaking of barons, I became a Baron of Sealand, which is a micro-state. It's a principality. And it is near Britain, and they declared independence. And to raise funds for them, you could purchase a title of nobility that is awarded to you based off how much money you're contributing. So I got the second cheapest one. Being a lord is the cheapest one, but being a baron. I initially wanted to be a baron because I wanted to be like my dog, Baron. But then I later read into the history of Sealand and how free they promote just true freedom and kind of, I guess, compassion and understanding. I don't know. I like the idea of just kind of doing your own thing. As someone who's done my own thing for my entire life. Listen, I'm a 22-year-old playing Sonic. So okay, I'm someone who does my own thing. So I appreciate Sealand. These people making their own principality, becoming the princes of Sealand, princes and princesses. I think it's really cool. And they're just doing their own thing, and it's this small fortress from World War II, but they're doing their own thing, and it's been a thing for over 50 years, and it's really amazing. It's good to be part of the history, genuinely, and to speak to like-minded people who are also either nobility or supporters of Sealand. And yeah, I became a Baron of Sealand, so it's awesome. I get to be like my dog, Baron, but I also get to be a part of this history, this rich history of this crazy little place called Sealand. And I also get to have this awesome title that will be carried with me my entire lifetime. Of course, the royal family could revoke it if I do something stupid, and I definitely do my fair share of stupid, if you've seen my videos, so who knows. And oh, here's that Sonic BS I was talking about, those spikes and everything. But for the most part, this level is particularly good about it. I think people are doing some yard work outside, so if you hear the loud noises of... It's so loud, you have to hear it. I do apologize. I even paused the game. That's how much I'm apologizing right now. But anyway, let's talk about the game. It's a lot of fun. The level design is just so amazing, and the colors are so vibrant. This level is so full of life. I remember when the trailers came out for Sonic Generations, they really highlighted this. This was like a showstopper, and it still is to this day. The modern level for Rooftop Run makes you want to actually run on rooftops for real, in real life. So I missed that one up like a few minutes ago, so I decided to go out my way and get another one. But I'm good on lives. I have 9 lives. I'm literally a cat. Sonic is no longer a hedgehog because he has 9 lives. He is now like Blaze or even Big the Cat from Sonic. And I'm going through, beating up some robos. And if you mess up on your drift there, you can always go on that rail. And it's so cool to do this, but if you hit into the building, all your momentum stops and you just feel like an idiot. So the thing about the modern levels is they're not particularly hard for the most part. The goal is trying to get to point A to point B in the fastest, most efficient way possible. That is the Sonic series at its best. Not challenges, not like these spikes or these BS level placement that's there to give you a game over. It's kind of understanding the levels, being able to replay them, wanting to replay them, and replaying them accessibly so you can become better at the game. Sonic Adventure 2 is a game that does that very well. Sonic Mania, this game does it well. I'd say Sonic 3 does it particularly well. So there are games that do it very well. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. We just went through this level. And what did I get? Did I get A or S? A. S. Okay. I literally thought it was an A, but then like they made a plot twist. No, it's actually S. So let's see. Who am I saving? Am I saving the Sonic franchise? Probably not. Sega, you gotta do that on your own. We're gonna rescue the big alligator boy, as opposed to a crocodile. This is Vector. Here he is. Nice. I think he's an alligator. I don't know. He has the teeth that are sticking up. That's what a crocodile has. So maybe he is a crocodile, but I think he's an alligator. It's complicated. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Sega knows. He's a reptile that's remotely related to the dinosaurs because they have the same common ancestor. Can I just call him Vector the dinosaur so I don't make it confusing? Anyway, that was the Rooftop Run part of the gameplay. Get ready for the next gameplay because, oh boy, this is going to be an interesting one. So I will see you soon. Peace and love, sayonara, and of course, toodles!